public service announcement for all dog and cat owners out there. There is a website I want to direct everyone to. This is a website that I've been checking out for the last year or so. It's called dogfoodadvisor.com. Now, this site does two things for me. The first thing and the most important thing is it lets me know every single time there's a pet food recall, whether it's for dogs or cats. If they're recalling food because of salmonella or some kind of problem or disease or whatever that's going to harm or kill your pets, of course I want to know about it. I want to make sure that I'm not feeding my dog food that's contaminated. It gives you great detailed information on these recalls, on certain batches, the brands, all the sub-brands of that company, stuff like that. So you guys can really steer clear of any kind of contaminated food that you're going to be giving your dogs and cats. The other thing that this website does is it has a bunch of reviews and actually breaks down different types of pet food to show how it affects your animal's diet, depending on the breed, the weight, all that kind of stuff. It shows a pie chart of like fat content to protein, carbohydrates, stuff like that, because, there's different types of pet owners. There's the pet owner that, yeah, I bought a dog and it sits on a chain outside and I don't really see it much. I don't even know if it's still alive. There's that kind of pet owner, which shouldn't exist. And then there's the pet owner who actually cares about their animals and they love them like family and they want to make sure that they're happy and they're healthy. There's got to be thousands and thousands of dogs and cats that die every year early just because they're malnutritioned or because people aren't knowledgeable in what they're feeding their animals. When you get a dog from the pound or you go to a pet shop and you get a dog or a cat or whatever, they don't necessarily tell you how to take care of that animal. It's just like parenting. When you have a baby, it's up to you to figure stuff out on your own. And not everyone has the knowledge or the drive to figure out the knowledge to properly care for their animals. So if you love your animals, you love your dog, you love your cat, or both, do yourself a favor, check out this website. They give free alerts by email. I think they might even do text messaging or something every time there's a recall. So you can make sure that you're not feeding your animals something that's contaminated. Unfortunately, thousands of animals die because of that too, because of salmonella in dog food. And there's all kinds of crap that goes into some of these pet foods. And you go down to Walmart or your grocery store and you're getting all these name brand stuff, the Purina cat food and, the Rachel Ray dog, whatever's like latest and greatest you see commercial for. A lot of the stuff is cheap, made overseas, and who knows what's going in it. Between the chemicals and just dead animals, all kinds of stuff. It's sickening, really, some of the stuff that goes into this. And this is what we're feeding our animals that we love. So educate yourself on pet food. This is the perfect website for that. And if nothing else at all, if you know people who own dogs and cats and stuff that actually care about them, pass this message on to them about this website so they can get free alerts and make sure they're not going to get contaminated food for their pets. So you guys know I have Gus, my English Bulldog. I love him to death. He happens to eat Artemis, which got a high rating on this website. It was also recommended by his groomer, who used to be a vet. So that's working out great for him. But every cat and every dog's different, just like people. And what might work for one animal might not work for another, or they may just not like the taste of it, and that's okay too. Just because it's healthy for them doesn't mean you want, if they're not eating their food and loving it and enjoying it, it's the same with people. You want them to be healthy, but you also want to be happy and enjoy their meals. They don't get many of them. But anyway, I just, I learned a lot from this website, and I feel like I have more peace of mind that if something happens with his food that I'm feeding him, that I don't have to worry about it because I'll get an alert like, hey, this certain batch or this certain company right now it's a no-go. Switch, do something else. So spread the message, let everyone know. I think this is an important thing for pet owners to check out. So that's all. That's my PSA for today. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.